one of the segments of our real estate market that's going to be most impacted by this is first-time home buyers. It's becoming harder and harder for first-time home buyers to compete because you have investors that are looking for opportunities, and in the affordable price ranges, you just got a lot of competition. And I mean, we had multiple listings this week go, above asking into bidding wars. On top of the fact that prices have already risen and interest rates have risen, so payments have gotten more expensive, not just because of the rate, but because of price. Now you've got a situation where a lot of people are jumping off the fence at once, and there's competition driving price up. So it is becoming more and more challenging for first-time home buyers to compete. There's not as much affordable home inventory out there, and the ones that are out there, the competition is fierce. So if you are a first-time home buyer and you're looking in that $100,000 to $300,000 price range, the best advice I could give you is, number one, don't wait, but number two, plan on maybe missing out on a couple of homes, especially if you're not realistic and you lowball them. We had a scenario this week where one of our agents had given a customer advice, and it was a bidding war situation, and the customer, I think, maybe really didn't believe that it was a bidding war, maybe thought it was a sales tactic, and certainly not something we do at our firm. But nonetheless, it's been known to happen in the real estate industry, and customers have a guard up about salespeople in general. So this specific customer, I don't believe really felt or really believed that there was actually a bidding war in the home, and they lost out on the home by, I think, maybe $5,000 to $6,000, and they would have gotten it had they listened to the agent who told them that it was a bidding war and that they needed to come in with a really strong offer. The one other obstacle that gets created in this is sometimes homes get sold above appraisal value, and that creates a whole other set of problems. And I'll probably save that conversation for David next week, but that's a challenge that gets created when the appraisal value doesn't support the purchase price because a bidding war inflated the purchase price, and then you're stuck with not being able to get it sold for what it went under contract for. So that's certainly something we'll start to see more of in the coming months as we continue to see a shortage of affordable inventory, a rise in rates, and a rise in prices. So without a significant rise in income, first-time homebuyers are going to continue to be behind the eight ball and struggle with having success in a market, especially here. And I hear it's similar in other parts of the country, but not all of them, where it's just the competition is very fierce. You have a lot of challenges and obstacles, and it's less affordable, and you're getting outbid. So all of those things are not in first-time home buyers' favor. So it's become a market that's very challenging for them. So again, you're listening to the Duncan Duo Real Estate Show here on 970 WFLA. Going to talk more in the break about a real estate career. If you're someone or know someone that had thought about getting into the real estate business, we're going to talk about that after a quick break here on the Duncan Duo Show on 970 WFLA.